It's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen. Maxwell House, America's favorite coffee, brings you a new series of programs featuring the domestic adventures of that lovable Mr. and Mrs. George and Gracie. Yours truly, Bill Goodwin, the Les Paul Trio, and the music of Meredith Willson and his orchestra. Well, the doorbell at the Burns house just sounded, and Gracie is opening the front door to admit an old friend.
Good morning, Mrs. Burns. Here's your mail.
Well, thank you, Mr. Postman. And how are you this lovely day?
Oh, simply glorious, Mrs. Burns. The crisp tang of this fall air fills me with the joy of living. A voice within me cries out, "You're alive! You're alive!"
Yes. Are too.
It's a shame that on such a magnificent day I should bring you such dreadful news. Oh, poor Mr.
Poor Mr. You mean Meredith Willson?
Yes, such a nice man. And so young, too.
But what is it? Is Meredith ill?
I'm afraid it's even worse.
Oh, Mr. Postman, you don't mean...
Yes, he's going to get married.
Married? Meredith? Who is he going to marry?
I don't know, some girl.
Oh, how wonderful. That's what he always wanted to marry. Oh, this is thrilling, Mr. Postman, but it's almost unbelievable. Meredith is so shy and bashful. He's so afraid of a woman.
Wait till he gets married. He doesn't know what fear is yet.
Oh, now, Mr. Postman, you shouldn't be so dead set against marriage just because yours turned out so, well, shall we say, unfortunately?
Yes, let's say that. It's mild, but let's say it.
Well, I think marriage is wonderful. And I've been married for 10 years. Half my life.
Really?
Certainly. And Meredith will be happy, too. No one was ever meant to go through life alone, Mr. Postman. There's a mate somewhere for everyone.
I suppose that's true.
Of course it is. Every human being on Earth should marry another.
I guess that's where I made my mistake.
Oh, well, I've got to rush in now and tell my husband the big news. He'll be just as excited as I am.
Well, goodbye, Mrs. Burns. Remember, darling.
Oh, I just heard the most thrilling news. Guess who's getting married? Meredith Willson.
Meredith Willson?
Uh-huh.
Gosh, that's wonderful. But how did he ever propose? I think he had nerve enough to talk to a girl.
Judge, a man doesn't have to talk when he proposes to a girl.
Huh?
Well, of course not. All he has to do is get down. If he doesn't pull out a pair of dice, she knows what he would.
Guess so. Well, gee, this is great news.
Isn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. I just love weddings. George.
Yes?
Let's get married.
See, we are married.
I know, I mean again. Lots of people do, just for the fun of it.
Oh, Gracie, you mean buy a license and everything?
Well, sure, I'll give you the $2 again.
It isn't that. It's just, it's kind of silly.
Oh, but, George, it'll be fun getting married this time. After all, the first time I hardly knew you.
Yeah, we were strangers.
Sure. But now I regard you as practically one of the family.
Thanks, kid. Now forget it. Only Meredith is getting married, not us.
Oh, all right, dear. Maybe it's better that way because then you can sing.
You mean sing at Meredith's wedding?
Well, certainly. What could be more inspiring to a young couple starting on life's great adventure than the sound of your golden voice singing, I love you truly.
I love you truly. Truly, dear. Life with its sorrow. Life with its fear.
Oh, you're perfect for a wedding. Perfect. That voice has orange blossoms in it.
I love you. Orange blossoms in it, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I can smell every note.
Well, come on, let's go over and we'll tell Bill Goodwin the news.
Take me there on wings of song.
I love you truly.
Oh.
Well, George and Gracie, come in.
Well, Bill, we've come to tell you the most wonderful...
What is it?
Oh, something that's going to make two people blissfully happy. A hint.
I love you truly. Truly, dear.
No, it'd never work, George. There's too much difference in our ages.
No, Meredith Willson is going to get married to a girl.
Meredith Willson. Believe it, Gracie. He's never even kissed a girl.
Well, Bill Allman aren't as forward as you. George didn't kiss me.
That's right.
In fact, I remember the first time George kissed me. We've been back from our honeymoon about a week. And then...
Forget it.
Well, believe me, Meredith... higher than George. You know, I double dated with him one night, and when the two, I said, let's go up on Observatory Hill where it's nice and dark and count the stars.
What happened?
Meredith got up to 2,400,000.
I'll bet you weren't counting stars, huh, Bill?
No, George, I took my girl for a walk down the old Ox Road.
Tripped over a pebble, didn't
Yes.
Lucky girl. Imagine walking down the old ox road with the old ox himself.
Well, I still can't believe that bashful Meredith is getting married.
Why don't we go over to Meredith's house and check up on this?
Well, yeah, let's go. By the way, if it's true, you'll be the only single one left.
Well, that suits me.
Now, Bill, settle down like George.
Not that far down, no.
Let's go and see Meredith.
Well, hi, folks.
Meredith, is it true? Are you going to get married?
Yep. I guess I am, all right.
Oh, no.
Good.
Well, thanks.
Now, Meredith, you're rather young and innocent, and I think it would be fair for a man who's wiser and more experienced to have a little talk.
Yes. Sit down, Meredith.
You too, George, and don't miss a word Bill says.
Well, Meredith, my boy, as soon as the wedding is over, get your bride away from the crowd.
He's right. That's what George did.
Yes. Now, rush her to your drive straight to your honeymoon cottage.
George did.
Pick her up in your arms and carry her across the threshold.
Go on, Bill.
Now, Meredith, there you are, the two of you alone in your little love nest, your beautiful bride in your arms.
Oh, boy. Do I put her down now?
Certainly not. You carry her right through the living room, through the dining room, and the kitchen, where you make a nice big pot of Maxwell House coffee. Ah, what a perfect way to toast a happy marriage. After all, a happy marriage is the result of a perfect blend of personalities. Maxwell House, too, is the result of a perfect blend. That's why more people buy and enjoy Maxwell House than any other brand of coffee in the world.
All right, Bill. We've had a cup of coffee. Now what?
Well, now,
Yeah?
you have another cup. Maxwell House is so delicious, almost everybody wants a second cup. It has more flavor, More flavor in the blend because of the choice Latin American coffees, which are skillfully combined in Maxwell House. And more flavor in the cup because of Radiant Roast, which uniformly develops the richness, mellowness, and full-bodied flavor of every coffee bean.
Okay, Bill. Now we've had 2 cups of coffee. Now what?
Well, now...
The coffee pot is empty, Bill.
You'll better empty the jar, too, if you want to get out of the kitchen.
Okay, the coffee pot and the jar are empty. Now what?
Now, you walk over to your bride, put your arm around her, and whisper tenderly in her ear.
What do I whisper?
Well, you say, darling, would you run down to the store and get another jar of Maxwell?
That's what George did.
Well, sure, Gracie, because Maxwell House's coffee at its full-flavored best. Good to the last drop.
We know, Bill. There's nothing finer nor more friendly. But Meredith can't just sit there and drink coffee forever. His wife might divorce him.
She'd certainly have the grounds.
Oh, Meredith. Now I know you're going to be a wonderful husband. You and George have the same brilliant sense of humor.
Oh, well, thanks.
And now we all want to congratulate the lucky girl. Who is she?
Well, she's the girl who sells ribbon at the dime store. I've been in love with her for a year now.
Oh, what's her name?
I don't know.
You don't know her name?
I've never gotten up nerve enough to ask her.
Well, how did you propose to her?
Well, I haven't yet. Every day I think I will. But when I get there, I lose my nerve and I just buy...
Oh, murder. You've been after the girl for a year, and what have you got to show for it?
I got 300 yards of blue ribbon.
Well, that's very handy. No married couple without it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Furniture they don't need.
Oh.
A house is nothing. But got to have at least a few blue ribbon.
Yeah.
Oh, now, boy.
What is home without ribbon?
Yeah, it takes a heap of ribbon to make a house a home.
Now stop making fun of Meredith.
Who knows, after a year, you may even have a little string running around the house.
Why, sure.
Oh, stop it.
Shall we listen as bashful Meredith Willson, who doesn't know how to chase anything else, rainbows in his own chiffon style. Meredith?
I've heard of bashful guys, but Meredith Willson takes the cake.
He certainly does.
Imagine being in love with a girl for a year and not having a word to say.
Well, that was ridiculous. After marriage, that a man doesn't have a word to say.
How true.
You should say to yourself, I'm a wolf. I'm an irresistible wolf. Go on, try.
I'm a wolf. I'm an irresistible wolf.
Well, Let's try something else.
Do women really like those bold fellows?
Oh, certainly. The rough, domineering Humphrey Bogart type of man. As a matter, that's why I'm... No, that wasn't it.
Well, I could never be rough and domineering, you think.
But it's easy. Look, George is in the den. Let's pretend that he's Lauren Bacall.
Well, I thought you said this was easy.
It is. Now, I'm Humphrey Bogart, and he's Lauren Bacall. Now, watch this.
Hello, dear. Do you want something?
I suppose all I got to do is whistle, huh, George?
Gorgeous?
Don't wave those long eyelashes at me, doll face.
Doll face?
Suppose you expect me to break out in goose pimples because you're sitting there in a sweater.
Gracie.
That may get other men, not me.
Other men? Honey, you'd better sit down.
Never mind that sofa routine.
Sofa room. Look.
These dames are a dime a dozen. There you are, Meredith. Isn't that a simple technique?
Well, not for me. Gee, I couldn't talk that way to anybody.
Well, of course you could. What do you say when one of your musicians plays a sour note?
I say, I fear you've lost control of your instrument, sir.
Well, Meredith, I guess we better use another technique. Now, how about the strong, silent Gary Cooper type?
Women like them, too?
Oh, yes, as a matter of fact, that's why I married John. No, that wasn't it either. Well, listen, I'll the Gary Cooper approach works.
Oh, it's you again, huh?
Yep.
Do you still think I look beautiful in a What's the matter with you? Sound that way.
Yep.
Yep? That doesn't make much sense, does it?
Nope.
What's with this yep and nope? Are you losing your mind?
Nope.
Could I be losing mine?
Yep.
This is the silliest thing I ever heard.
Could you make that a question?
Will you get out of here?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, Meredith, how about that technique?
It's no use, Gracie. I can't be Humphrey Bogart, and I can't be Gary Cooper. I'll just have to be Meredith Willson.
No, we're not that desperate yet.
Well, I'm a musician, not a lover. I'll never get a girl. I guess I might as well stick to my flute.
I think you'd have a girl.
Maybe we'd better forget it.
Oh, wait a minute. Look, a girl usually wants a man that all the other girls are crazy about.
Well, I've noticed that.
Well, sure, as a matter of fact, that's why... I was just being silly. But anyway, that's true. And Meredith, you're the most popular man in town.
Really?
Absolutely. When I'm finished, you and that girl behind the ribbon counter will make beautiful music together.
Together?
Hmm?
I'd better go get another flute.
You'll be here for dinner at 6 o'clock and leave everything to me.
Oh, I sure will. Thanks a million, Gracie. Goodbye.
Meredith. George! Oh, George!
Now what?
Oh, come on, dear. We're going to the dime store and invite that girl behind the ribbon counter to dinner.
What for?
Well, I've got a plan that'll get her married to Meredith.
What is it?
Oh, darling, please. If I tell you my secret, you'll know how I hooked you.
You hooked me. Gracie, I sent you candy, sent you orchids, and you think you hooked me?
You could have gotten without all that.
Yeah, I was hooked. Let's go. Well, there's the ribbon counter, but surely that's not Meredith's girl. Homely.
Oh, she is homely, all right. Maybe she has hidden charms.
That have to hide them.
Well, if Meredith loves her and wants to marry her, that's enough for us. Oh, Miss, ribbon? Well, no, there's enough ribbon in our neighborhood now. We'd like to invite you over for dinner tonight.
Me? For dinner? But you don't even know me.
Well, that's all right.
Oh, I see. You've got an odd man, huh?
Very. And you're just a girlfriend.
Here's the address, Miss
Hardwick. Flossie Hardwick.
Well, here's the address, and we'll expect you at 5:30.
Well, shall I dress?
Oh, yes, this man is very bashful. Well, see you tonight.
Goodbye.
I can't understand how Meredith could want to marry that scarecrow.
Homely people are honest and kind and faithful. They make the best mates. As a matter of fact, that's why I married... Well, I finally got it.
Gracie, you've been on that telephone for an hour now. What are you doing?
Arranging for Meredith Willson to be the greatest lover in town.
You can do that on the telephone?
Sure. You see, I called the postman and Bill Goodwin, and I also called... Oh, there's Flossie. Now, you just follow my lead.
Here I am.
Come in, Flossie. Your date will be here in a few minutes.
Who is he?
Meredith Willson. Handsome, magnetic Meredith Willson.
I don't believe I've ever heard of him.
Never heard of Meredith Willson, the great lover?
No. Is he really great?
Oh, he knows more about love than any policeman in Griffith Park.
Oh, you must be exaggerating.
Well, we'll see. Well, now, whoever could that be? Come in.
Oh, woe is me. Woe is me.
Why, Mr. Postman, what's the trouble?
My wife has left me for Meredith Willson.
Oh, you poor man. But don't blame him. No woman can resist bedroom eyes, Wilson.
But he has stolen my wife.
Oh, what a horrible thing.
I know, but he stole her anyway.
Flossie, you see?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Hey.
Every day, it happens every minute. You see what I mean? Come in.
Where's Meredith Wilson? I'll kill him. I'll murder him. I'll track him.
Why, Bill Goodwin, whatever could be the trouble?
He has stolen my fiancée, the girl I promised to marry.
Oh.
He can't go on like this. That's the fourth fiancée this week. You've got to stop him. Stop him. At this rate, I'll run out of fiancés in only 2 more. Stop him. Stop him. Do you hear? Stop him. Stop him.
Hey, Meredith Wilson stole his girl, too.
Trick for Meredith.
Oh, but Bill Goodwin is a movie star.
Meredith is fascinating than any movie. He has more appeal than Ronald Coleman, and as for Charles, Meredith could spot him 2 gaslights in a cat bar.
You'll never convince me that he's a greater lover than Charles Boyer and Ronald Coleman.
We won't, huh? Come in.
Really sorry to trouble you at this hour, Mrs. But have you seen Meredith Wilson about?
Why, no. Is something wrong?
Wrong, you ask. My dear child, the cat has made off with the girl I trained. Jules.
Meredith stole your girl?
Yes. I wouldn't be so put out if it were her Cary Grant. But the blight British.
Of all people, him. Believe it's possible.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Come in.
Bonjour, madame, bonjour. Could you tell me where I might find Meredith Wilson?
Now, don't tell me he has stolen your girl.
Mais oui.
Oh, well, he's really picking on you British tonight, isn't he?
I am too plain, too unromantic to compete with this Meredith Wilson. I think I'll go back to Paris. Au revoir, madame.
Oh, I will. Goodbye. Well, Flossie, are you convinced that Meredith is dynamite?
Oh, I'll say I am. Oh, but a guy like that would never...
Now, that's where you're wrong. Meredith loves only you.
He loves me? Little plain me?
He loves you. Big plain you.
And he wants to marry you.
Oh, this is fun. My life, I waited to... Come in.
Well, is dinner ready?
Yes, and so is Flossie. Take him, Flossie. He's all yours.
Oh, come here, bedroom eyes.
Hey! You'll break my glasses.
Meredith, stop trying to get off her lap. This is your dream girl. I fixed it for you.
But I never saw her before in my life.
This is the girl behind the dime store ribbon counter.
Oh, I'm not the regular substitute in there.
What?
Come on. Get there.
I don't want to. No, now stop dragging me. Help! Help!
Oh, I hope they'll be happy together.
You did a fine job.
Say, Bill, Meredith.
You're always asking me questions about music. Now, tonight I'm going to ask you one. Did you ever whistle this tune?
Oh, sure. I know it's from Carmen, too.
Yeah?
I guess everybody knows that tune.
Oh, you're right in the groove there, Bill. Because it's said that of all the opera airs the man on the street is at to whistle or sing, he's from Carmen.
Really?
See, Bizet composed musical themes so mellow, so rich, full-bodied and vigorous that his opera Carmen is just naturally one of the world's most popular.
That's funny, isn't it?
Funny.
Well, yeah, it's odd how that fellow Bizet took his ideas right from Maxwell House coffee.
What?
Well, if he didn't, he could have. Come on now, Meredith, and help me prove it. You play me those musical themes from Carmen, and I'll tell you about Maxwell House's fine Latin American coffees.
Okay, Bill, just give me a cue for the downbeat.
Well, now, Maxwell House experts choose Manizales for mellowness.
Like the habanera.
And Madeline's for richness.
That's Michaela's aria.
Other choice Latin American coffees for vigor.
Like the famous overture.
And Bucaramangas for full body.
That'd be the Toreador.
So, like music you ask to hear again and again, Maxwell House's more people ask for again and again. It's so good to the last drop. Here, George and Gracie.
Oh, George, don't forget we're going to be on the Danny Kaye show. And Bill and Meredith will be with us.
That's right, Gracie. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Join us again next week when we'll all... Burns, Gracie Allen, Meredith Willson, and his orchestra, and yours truly, Bill Goodwin. Until next Thursday, then, good night and good luck from the makers of Maxwell House, America's #1 brand of coffee, always good to the last drop. The impersonations of Ronald Coleman and Charles Boyer on tonight's program were done by... Stay tuned to this station because Dinah Shore's open house is coming on in just a second. Dinah's special guest tonight is Jack Carson.
Oh, goody, goody, Jello pudding tonight. It tastes like Grandma, only more so.
You ain't kidding, that's right.
And just as Jello, 6 delicious, locked in flavors can't be beaten. So the proof of Jello pudding's in the eating.
The Jello twins are hard to find, but keep on looking in your store. When sugar shortages are over, there'll be more.
Just a taste of Jello pudding or of Jello, and you know it's the one and only Jello.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.